Right, hey everyone, just doing a quick review of this custom Ghost Rider. It's a quarter scale. I believe the company that made it is called Mac, and I think around 60 of them are made. This is one of the artist proofs, or the artist proof, I'm not sure how many they made. Um, it's a really cool piece. I think Ghost Rider statues are kind of hot right now, so I just wanted to talk about this one for a little bit. Um, I got it a few months ago. I think it came out 2 or 3 years ago. But this is a really cool piece. We'll start at the portrait. The portrait, one of the things I really like about it is it looks like it's kind of still like melting off. You know, it looks like there's still blood and maybe even a little bit of skin still on there, which is pretty cool. The flames look pretty good. They're a little bit translucent because the head can light up. Let's see, speedometer reads 666 miles per hour, which is kind of funny. It is missing a few of its spikes. Those got broken off in transit. I can very easily glue them back on. They're metal, so they all stay intact, but I just didn't feel like it at the moment. I'm gonna end up shipping it again at some point, so don't want to deal with having to reglue them again. So, portrait looks great. The jacket does look like real leather. As I said, the spikes are real metal. The chain has like a certain dinginess to it, all the way down to the pants. It's got some scuffs. The boots look a little dirtied up at the bottom. I don't know if I like that it transitions from like dirty straight to clean right here, but that's a nitpick, I guess. Really, really cool. The bike, I feel like the front of the bike is kind of a nod to like that. I think that Ghost Rider run, that was around 2008. That's what this kind of reminds me of. It has a really cool broken headlight that lights up as well. Kind of has like a bone, like a metal bone feeling to it. This right here that connects the handlebar to the head of the motorcycle, it's supposed to be like bone, like human bone, I guess, or I don't know what kind of bone. This I feel like didn't translate too well. It looks kind of like gum or something. I don't know. That's really my only knock on this part. Right here, they use real metal, so that's really cool. And then the flames, I think for a statue they look really good. It's never going to look real, in my opinion, or at least I have yet to see ones that look real. But they look good for what they are. Go down to the base. Looks like this like hellish scene is trying to come up from the bottom of the street. Yeah, really cool. Looks like Ghost Rider's motorcycle has been sliding on the pavement, leaving that streak of fire. I think this like almost lava-ish area looks really cool. The sub base has enough going on, but it's still pretty plain enough to where your eyes aren't too focused on it. It's more focused on the actual piece. But the street looks really well done, honestly. I'm usually pretty picky with that, but looks like real pavement, so no complaints there. The bike has this really cool, it's almost like organic metal sort of deal, where it's like almost like structurally built organically as opposed to like human design, which is really cool. I do wish there was a little bit of more paint variants, I guess. because it does look a little globbish in some areas. I'm probably making up words throughout this review, but it looks really awesome. There's a ton of detail. Kind of get lost in this bike if you pay a lot of attention to it. There's the cap right there. So I think the last thing we have to talk about is the chain. Kind of gets wrapped around his hands, and then the fire just goes throughout the entire chain. I think they did a really good job of on paint, like separating the chain from the flame. I could see it being real easy to kind of get lost in this and like not doing a great job. Looks like there's some nicks right there. Not doing a great job of keeping that separation going, but it looks really, really good. I did a really great job with it. It goes all the way around down to here, which this is unique. I don't think I've ever seen a Ghost Rider with this piece at the end of his chain, but it's really nice. It's really cool. Another piece that you kind of get lost in trying to figure out how it works, or like, you know, what kind of damage that would do to someone or something. But yeah, overall, I really love this piece. Overall rating would be like 8.5 out of 10. It'd be cool if more than just his head and the headlight light up. You know, his spikes, they're easy to put back on, but they do kind of, some of them do come off during shipping. And yeah, and the part that connects the handlebars to the front of the bike. Those are really my only nitpicks on this. Otherwise, I think it's almost a perfect statue. So thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.